Shinju no Uta, Song of the Pearl, a 10-episode narrative. 1946 to 1950, Mizuki no Kishi. Episode 1, The Ribbon in the Wreckage. August 1945, Mizuki no Kishi. The typhoon had no name. The radio just called it unprecedented. But Yujin knew. The old men called it kamikaze when it came from the west. This came from the deep. He was in the smokehouse when it hit, salting mackerel for winter. Shinju was supposed to be napping. His wife, Hana, mending nets on the beach. The first wave was 40 feet. It didn't crash. It inhaled the village. Houses, boats, shrines, gone in one breath. The second wave brought her. Shinjubo. Yujin only saw her for 3 seconds before the smokehouse collapsed. She was longer than the pier. Albino head, gray body, scars like lightning bolts. She didn't breach. She stood in the shallows on her flukes, like a man, and she watched him. Then she was gone. The water went with her. He dug for 2 days, found neighbors, found his fishing knife, found a child's Geta sandal, not Shinju's. On day 3, he found the ribbon, pink cherry blossom pattern. Hana tied Shinju's hair with it every morning. It was snagged on a broken piece of the village torii gate, 200 meters inland. He didn't scream. Whalers don't. He tied the ribbon around his wrist. It was still damp. Old man Jiro found him. The sea keeps what it kills, Jiro rasped. He was missing an arm. Don't chase it, Yujin. Whales don't kill villages unless they're already dead inside. Yujin looked at the flat, gray horizon. Then I'll kill what's already dead. Kyujira no sashimi. That night, Yujin walked to Teiji, bought 5 kilograms of mink from the market. Didn't haggle. In his ruined kitchen, he cut it 1 centimeter thick. The blade shook. He hadn't cooked since Shinju died. He plated it with ginger and soy. Ate it standing up. It tasted like beef that had drowned, like blood and salt and cold. He ate every piece. So this is what she tastes like, he said to the empty house. Then he vomited. Then he started planning the ship. Episode 2, Funetonnura, Ship of the Raging Boat. Spring 1946. They called him mad. Let them. Mizuki no Kishi was 31 survivors in tents. They should have moved inland. They didn't. The sea took. The sea must give, Yujin said. He designed Funetonnura on the sand with a stick. 50 shaku long. Shallow draft. Fast. No cabin. Cabins are for men who plan to sleep. They built her from grief. Yujin's floorboards equals prow. Shinju's crib equals mast step. He sanded her teeth, marks off first. Jiro's door equals rudder. Jiro died of infection, so he didn't need it. The village shrine's main beam equals keel. The gods were dead anyway. The harpoon was older than hate. Yujin's grandfather pulled the black stone from the sea in 1888. It was heavy as sin, cold even in August. Hoshi no Tetsu, he named it. Star iron. When you poured water on it, it hummed, low, like a man dying in his sleep. The blacksmith, Kenji, refused at first. Bad iron makes bad death. Yujin put Shinju's ribbon on the anvil. Then make it the worst death. Kenji forged it for 30 days, quenched it in seawater. The first time it cooled, every dog in the village howled. They launched Funetonnura at dawn. No sake, no ceremony. Yujin just said, "We sail until she's dead, or we are." 31 men got on. 31 men knew they weren't coming back. Kuri no Nimono. Yujin made it in a cauldron on the beach. Whale daikon, burdock, taro, kaniaku. Soy, sugar, water. The crew ate in silence. You have to skim the scum as it cooks. Like revenge, Yujin said, lifting gray foam off with a ladle. You keep it clean, or it poisons the whole pot. Taro, 19, youngest crewman, asked, "What if the revenge is already poison?" Yujin didn't answer. He just served him more. Episode 3, The 3-Day Battle. October 13 to 15, 1946. Kuroshio Current. Day 1, the storm calls her. 6:03 a.m. Spotter screams. She breaches port side. Yujin was wrong. She's not 90 feet. She's 110, maybe 120. Her head is albino-white, like a mountain of bone. Rest of her is ash gray. The scars aren't random. They're writing. Old Ainu, maybe. Prophecy. She locks eyes with Yujin. Sperm whales have small eyes. Hers are big as dinner plates. And human. She rams. The sound is what he remembers. Not the crack, the inhale before. Like the ocean sucking air. Funetonnura's ribs break. Taro, Daichi, and Ren go overboard. Yujin sees Ren's leg bend backward before the water takes him. Yujin grabs a steel harpoon, throws. It hits her flank and bounces off. She dives. The rope attached to the harpoon runs. Yujin grabs it. It takes the skin off both palms in 2 seconds. Smells like pork. Night. She hunts them. She surfaces and slams her fluke. Not to kill, to make waves. A wave picks up Kenji the blacksmith and carries him 100 meters. He waves once, then he's gone. Yujin counts, 26 left. Day 2, she learns. Noon. The sun is white. The sea is glass. She comes up under them. For 10 seconds, Funetonnura sails on living flesh. Yujin looks down over the side. Her blowhole is bigger than his kitchen table. He can see into it. It's dark and ribbed. Then she rolls. The mast snaps. The sound is like the world ending. Men fall. Sado falls into her mouth. She closes it, reopens, spits him out. He's alive. Legs gone. He laughs, then dies. Yujin climbs the broken mast stump, unwraps the star iron harpoon. It's humming. It's been humming for 2 days straight. He waits. She circles, studies him. He throws. It goes in her left eye. Not the lid. The eye. The scream isn't sound. It's pressure. Every man clutches his ears. Blood runs from their noses. The sky answers. Lightning, no clouds. 10 straight minutes. Bolts hit the water, and the water burns. She vanishes. 23 left. Day 3, the kill. Sunset. The water's red. She comes back. Slow. Her left side is black with blood. She lists. Yujin sees why. Her belly is distended. Pregnant. Late term. She's not hunting them. She's migrating. She came to shallow water to birth. She opens her mouth. The scream comes again, but weaker. It sounds like words. Like it-tai, it hurts. Yujin should stop. He knows. He jumps. He lands on her tongue. It's gray and rough and hot. Tastes like salt and iron. He runs, slips, catches himself on a tooth. It's taller than him. He drives the harpoon up, through the soft palate, through bone, into brain. She doesn't thrash. She stands, straight up in the water, 80 feet of her in the air, like a tower, like a monument. She stays like that for 8 minutes. With each minute, another man dies. Heart attacks, crushed by falling rigging. One just walks off the boat. Then she falls. The wave hits Funetonnura. When it clears, she's floating. Dead. Yujin cuts her open before she sinks. The heart is black and swollen, and hot as a stove. It takes 6 men to lift it. 19 left alive. Kyujira no Tatsura Age. They built a fire on her back while she still floated. Cut the red meat. Soy, ginger, potato starch. The oil popped and spat. Yujin ate first. It tasted like lightning, like the meteorite smelled. He ate 3 pieces, vomited over the side. The vomit was silver. He ate 3 more. For Shinju, he whispered. The men stared. Then they ate too. Episode 4, 6 days without sleep. October 16 to 21, 1946. The tow took 4 days. They tied her to Funetonnura and rowed. 19 men for 110 feet of death. She drew sharks. Hundreds. They had to take shifts, beating them off with oars. The sharks didn't want her meat. They wanted to see. Mizuki no Kishi smelled them before they saw them. The whole village was on the beach. No one cheered. No part wasted, Yujin said. It was the law. Day 1 of feast, Umami sashimi, marbled tail, the sacred cut. Yujin served it himself. This is the part that swam, he told the children. They ate it with their fingers. Day 2, muktuk, skin plus blubber, cut warm. The cubes steamed in the October air. It chewed like calamari and grief. Old women said it tasted like the first time you loved someone. Day 3, heart, grilled. It fed 200 people. It was still hot in the middle. Yujin didn't eat. He watched. Day 4, eyes, boiled. The cook, Haru, said to see what she saw. They were white and gelatinous. The children dared each other. All of them ate. Day 5, tongue, 400 kilograms. They dried most of it, ate the rest. It was sweet. Yujin thought of Shinjubo's tongue, how it felt under his feet. By day 4, the meat tasted wrong, metallic, like licking the harpoon. By day 5, no one slept. They tried. Lying down, they heard it. The scream from the ground, from the water, from inside their teeth. Sarashi Kujira, blanched skin, vinegar miso. It was translucent. Old woman Fumi held it up to the sun. Moonlight you could chew, she said. She ate it and smiled. She died choking on blood 22 days later. On day 6, Yujin stood on the beach. The carcass was bones now, picked clean, but the smell remained. Not rot, humming. He hadn't slept in 144 hours. Episode 5, the 7th day, October 22, 1946. Midnight. The village slept finally. Exhaustion won. Yujin couldn't. He walked to the bay. The moon was so full, it had its own tide. He sat on the sand, where Shinju used to build castles. He cried, not for his crew, not for the whale, for the 6-year-old who should have been learning to swim. Then Yuki Akonko. He froze. It was her lullaby, Shinju's. He sang it every night. Snow come down. It was coming from the water. 20 meters out. A child's voice, off-key in the way Shinju always was. Yujin's first midnight offering to Shinju. He stood. The water was black glass. Shinju, he said. His voice broke on it. The humming stopped. The elder's warning tore through his skull. Never answer the unknown voice. Name it, feed it, or it comes ashore. His mouth was dry as bone. Shinju, he whispered. I name you Shinju. He ran, didn't think, to the cookhouse, grabbed rice balls from dinner, grabbed leftover Umami, the sacred cut. He ran back, chest burning. He found a cedar plank, laid the food on it, knelt. Shinju, eat, please. Aunt Tossin's here. He pushed it into the water. It floated. The current took it. Silence. Then Aunt Tossin, happy, relieved, like she'd been waiting. Yujin collapsed, wept into the sand until sunrise. Kuchira, no bacon. He didn't sleep. He smoked belly meat over cherry wood. The village needed winter stores, but the smoke wouldn't stick. The meat wept clear fluid all night. In the morning, it looked raw again. He salted it anyway. Episode 6. The moment he realizes the villager's skin is turning to muktuk. November 1946. Old Manjiro came first. Best net maker, 70 years old. Yujin, my arm itches. He rolled up his sleeve. Yujin's chopsticks stopped halfway to his mouth. Manjiro's forearm wasn't skin. It was gray, thick, rubbery, like muktuk left in the sun. Yujin touched it. It dented under his thumb, rose slowly back. He took his fillet knife, pricked it. No blood, clear fluid, like the bacon. Muktuk, Yujin said. The word tasted like ash. It spread. Children woke with no hair, pillows covered in black clumps. Fishermen's eyes went white. I'm blind, they'd say then, but I can see the sea. It's always here now. Voices changed. Hana's sister tried to sing. It sounded like she was at the bottom of a well. Gums turned black. Teeth fell out. The black looked like baleen. Skin split at elbows, knees. Not blood. Oil. The moment Yujin found little Aiko, 8, behind the shrine. She was pulling her hair out. It came away without pain. Her scalp was gray. Aiko-chan, he said. She looked up. Her eyes were milk. Yujinoji-san, she said. Her voice was underwater. Does Shinju-chan look like this now? Under the sea, Yujin ran, vomited behind his house. The vomit was gray. Kuchira no Hari Nabe. Hot pot. Mink Mizuna tofu. He made it for Manjiro. Eat, please. Manjiro took one bite. Chewed. His face went green. He vomited black onto the table. Tastes like ash, he whispered. Only raw fish tastes, right now. Yujin ate a bite after. Tasted like ash, like death. He threw the pot into the sea. The Osaka doctors came next week, took samples, said unknown wasting disease, maybe mercury. Left. Yujin buried Aiko 3 days later. Her body was light, like a whalebone bird. Episode 7. The 7th day cycle. December 1946 to June 1947. The pattern set like rigor mortis. Every 7th day, midnight. Yuki Yakonko, are. Then Tosin. Sometimes Shinju. Sometimes Taro. Sometimes Shinjubo's death scream. Every 7th day, 1 a.m. Yujin builds a raft. Rice, raw fish, whale meat, it's all they have left. He whispers Shinju and pushes it out. The voice goes quiet. For 7 days, the village died with the cycle. 47 dead by New Year. They buried them in the frozen ground. The ground was gray, 112. By spring, the cherry blossoms bloomed, then fell in one night. The petals were gray. Children first. They turned to muktuk fastest. Then mothers who held them. Yujin stopped cooking in March. His hands were gray to the elbow. He couldn't feel heat, couldn't feel the knife. He cut himself and didn't notice until the blood, gray, stained the cutting board. Kyujira, no steak. He tried, one last time, for Ken, the last healthy boy, 10 years old, seared mink like beef, salt, pepper, for your mother, Yujin said. Ken ate, chewed, swallowed, smiled. Tastes like her, he said. He died at 3 a.m. Yujin buried him next to Shinju's empty grave. Then he walked to the cookhouse and burned it down. Watched it, didn't feel the heat. Episode 8, The Last Crew. July 1947. 12 left. Yujin, 11 others. All gray, all blind or going blind, all whispering underwater. Yujin stood in the ruins of the village. We go back, he said. His voice was like stones. We find the voice. We end it. They rebuilt Funetonnura from scraps. She was 20 shaku now. A toy, a coffin. They used Shinju's crib wood for the new mast. It was all they had left. Old woman Mika, blind, cocked the hull. The sea called us, she said. Rude not to answer. Yujin's last log entry. He wrote it with charcoal on whalebone. His fingers didn't work right anymore. We are not hunting. We are answering. The sea called us. We go. If we don't return, burn the village. Don't eat the fish. Kyujira, no curdies. He didn't cook. He laid raw mink on the deck. 12 portions. For her, he told the crew. In case she's hungry. No one touched it. They were beyond food, beyond hunger. They were just gray things going to meet a voice. The raw meat turned gray in the sun. Like them. Episode 9. Seinaru Shinjubo. August 3, 1947. 34 degrees, 12 minutes north latitude. 138 degrees, 56 minutes east longitude. The kill site. The fog was milk. Thick, you could drink it. No wind, no birds, no sound. The sea was a mirror. Funetonnura didn't sail. She slid. The voice was everywhere now. Not from the water, from inside, in their bones, in their teeth. Atto-san, Itai, Atto-san. Yujin, why? Shinjubo's death scream. Then the water rose. It wasn't a wave. The ocean rose. A hill of water, 300 meters high. It breached. Yujin had no words. His brain tried. Mountain, island, God, all wrong. It was a calf, Shinjubo's calf, but 300 meters. Albino-white. The scars from the star iron harpoon were on its side. They glowed faint red, like embers under skin. Eyes like furnace coals that that had seen Hiroshima. It was beautiful. It opened its mouth and cried, "Yuki yakonko, are are," in Shinju's voice. Perfect, not off-key, 6 years old forever. Yujin fell. His knees hit the deck. The wood was gray like him. He understood. All of it. In 1 second. Shinjubo wasn't evil. She was dying. The black heart, the swollen organs, radiation, the bombs, the black rain fell in the Kuroshio current, fell on her. She was pregnant. She came to Mizugi, no Kishi, to beach herself, to die on land, to end the pain. They killed her for it, and her child grew in a poisoned womb for 2 years, drinking poison milk, listening to its mother's death scream, listening to Yujin whisper Shinju to the sea every 7th day. He named his daughter's ghost, and the ghost grew up. Yujin looked up, blind eyes streaming gray tears. He screamed, not in fear, not in hate. Seinaru Shinjubo, Holy Mother of Pearl. A naming, a prayer, an apology. 2 years too late. The calf closed its mouth, tilted its head, like Shinju used to when she was confused. Then it opened its mouth again. No teeth, no tongue, no throat, just void, black, deep as the crater at Bikini Atoll, deep as the shadow of the Enola Gay. It inhaled. Funetonnura, 12 gray people, 12 portions of raw mink, Shinju's crib mast, all of it went in. No crunch, no scream, no pain, just water, then the fog, then nothing, nothing. There is no recipe. There is no one to cook. There is no one to eat. The sea takes what it kills. The sea took. The sea is full. Episode 10. The 7th day of every month. 1950. Mizugi no Kishi. The Americans came in white suits. Like ghosts, their machines clicked. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Acute radiation syndrome, they said. Strontium 90, cesium 137. Whole food chain contaminated. They took the bones, took the soil, took the water. Official report, U.S. Navy, 1951. Village-wide illness from consumption of contaminated cetacean. Migration patterns of North Pacific population post 1945 show erratic behavior due to environmental factors. Recommend fishing ban in Kuroshio Current 1946 to 1955. Incident classified. No mention of Funetonnura. No mention of 300-meter calves. No bodies recovered. Mizugi no Kishi was burned, then bulldozed. Then the maps changed the name. But fishermen from Teiji-no, on the 7th day of every month, if the fog is thick on the Kuroshio current, if you're stupid enough to be out, you hear it. Yuki yakonko, are are. Child's voice. Off key. Happy. And if you answer, the water goes flat. And you better have food. And you better name her right. Because the sea remembers. And the sea is a mother. And her child is still hungry. Silence. You don't cook. You don't eat. You listen. And you don't answer. That's the only recipe that keeps you alive. Shinju means pearl. Pearls are made from pain, layer by layer, around a piece of grit. This was the story of one.